Minnesota able to get another clear, down to 40 seconds in the Panther power play. Florida was 1 for 2 when the teams met in South Florida. Here's a chance for Minnesota, 2-on-1. Hartman has Foligno with it. Hartman shorthanded, fires, glove save Bobrovsky. Foligno settles it down for Minnesota. Kachuk looking, feeds the side of the net. A chance for Reinhart. Gustafsson got a piece of it. Barkov. Kachuk. Reinhart fires. Save made by Gustafsson. Eriksson to Kaprizov. Waits for the carom. Goes cross ice. Boldy. Zuccarello. Kaprizov fires. Skillet saved there by Bobrovsky. Foligno back in for Minnesota. To Brodin. Back to Spurgeon. Wise fires. Save Bobrovsky. Rebound Foligno. Tried to tuck it in from back in the net. And Barkov finally comes away with a puck for Florida.
They've pretty much dominated the second periods here. It doesn't matter really who they're playing, but the Wild have 5 players right now on pace for 10 minutes in this game.
We talked about the difference in style with the way these two teams have been playing lately over the last couple of weeks. Panther games averaging 83 combined shots. Here Gustafsson out to make a save. Wild games in the mid-60s.
How they have dominated the second period. It's been all Panthers here in the first couple minutes.
Cousins works free from Hartman. Forsling a shot, they score. Lou Osterinen got a piece of it, and it trickles through Gustafsson. The Panthers have the game's first goal, lead at 1-0.
Game's first goal, moving the puck up here to the top, and Lou Osterinen just redirects that puck in front, and it changes directions just enough. Right there is your deflection. It just squeezes between the pads of Gustafsson, and again, you want to try to do your best to try to get in the shooting lane there. Just a little redirect there by the big Finn.
Rebound controlled by Cousins, and he plays it off to center ice. Kaprizov sidesteps a check, connects with Zuccarello. Zuccarello cuts to the middle to Kaprizov, and Kaprizov fires, scores! You can't hold it down for long. No points Saturday, and Minnesota's first goal tonight.
Been the best Wild player. Zuccarello, a nice entry into the zone. Kirill Kaprizov just finds enough space outside the stick of Gudas and just beats the small, quick goaltender. Only 6'2", Bobrovsky. Great feet around the bottom of the net, but where he is vulnerable from time to time is the top half of the zone, just because he sits so low and deep into his net.
127 games. Kaprizov had been held out the score sheet 24 times. Only 5 times was he shut out again the next night. Dewar on the breakaway, shorthanded for Minnesota. Dewar in, saved by Bobrovsky. Penalty coming. Will it be a penalty shot? No, apparently not. Boldy about to jump back on. He's on the ice. The Wild are on a power play for a minute 2. And Kaprizov carries it out. Hartman across. Boldy moving in. Boldy! Saved by Bobrovsky. Kaprizov gets loose for a shot. Save Bobrovsky. And Hartman gets clipped up high by Reinhart. A high-sticking penalty coming against Florida. Barkov in the corner. To Montour in the middle. Barkov, side of the net, tipped by Kachuk. Spurgeon went down, got a skate on a centering pass, and it's fired just wide by Reinhart. Heading into the second, about Florida's prowess in the second period. In the third period, they've been one of the league's worst, -16. The only 5 teams below them, the 5 leading candidates in the Connor Bedard sweepstakes. Brodin's back in 10 seconds. Kachuk to Ekblad, across Barkov, Montour, a shot, they score. Nope, they wave it off. Wave it off. It trickled through Gustafsson, but it's immediately waved off.
Now I know exactly why that shot squeaked through him right there, because he got clipped on the way through by Kachuk. Here's the overhead right here. Gustafsson inside the blue paint. Oh, gets clipped right on the side of the head there by...
The officials will confer, but they've immediately called contact with the goaltender.
There's no goal on the play due to incidental contact with the goalkeeper.
Gaudreau hits the Florida line. Minnesota completing a change behind him as he's centered. Middleton moving in. Fires off the post. Been active all night tonight for Minnesota. Off the post in a 1-1 game.
You see Kirill Kaprizov getting doubled up a little bit.
Pad save. Bobrovsky. Greenway with a chance. And Bobrovsky stopped that one too.
This Florida Panther team right now, 3-4 points out of playoff spot. Let's see if the Wild can take advantage of a team that desperately, the Florida Panthers, they need this 2 points. Obviously the Wild do too, but let's see if the Florida Panthers maybe get a little bit too aggressive because they're pushing too hard, and see if the Wild can take advantage of that.
Here's Kaprizov in for Minnesota. Bobrovsky with a pad save. Boldy gives it to Gaudreau. 22 seconds left in the extra session. Boldy hits the Florida line, cuts through the middle. Boldy wanted the wraparound, cut off by Tkachuk, out to Spurgeon, and a glove save by Bobrovsky.
Because Bobrovsky's so good, down low, oh, nice little nifty pass there. Backhand saucer that finds Jared Spurgeon, and he gets everything on that. And that one stuck right underneath his glove between his breezers and his elbow.
Barkov pounces on it. He goes cross ice to Montour. Can he get a shot before the horn? No. He did beat Gustafsson, but this shot clearly came after the horn. Zuccarello to open the shootout against Sergei Bobrovsky. Zuccarello fakes, scores! Went to the backhand and beat Bobrovsky. Minnesota's up one. Lundell will shoot for Florida. And he beat Gustafsson with a backhand. Gustafsson faked the poke check so far this season, but now we're even 1-1.
Yeah, great little play there. Nice little nifty backhand play by the former first rounder, second year in the National Hockey League. Already
Here's the Florida captain, Aleksander Barkov, and he scores. Beat Gustafsson through the 5-hole, and Florida now holds a 2-1 lead in the shootout. Freddie Gaudreau, the hero on Saturday, must score to extend.
Yeah, Barkov with a very similar play to Kirill Kaprizov, but instead of going top glove as he pulled it to his backhand, just slides it back through the feet of Gustafsson. And let's see if Freddie Gaudreau, the hero Saturday night, can keep this one alive.
Usually swings wide to his forehand. He does again here. Gaudreau in against Bobrovsky. Works back to the middle, and a save by Bobrovsky. The Panthers win it in a shootout in St. Paul tonight.